30 weeks pregnant baby position. This week, your baby's more proportional than ever, your dreams are getting weird, and there are many other bodily changes taking places for both mom and baby. Find out more about what else is happening to you and your baby at 30 weeks. How big is my baby at 30 weeks? This week, your baby's the size of a cabbage, weighing in at 3 pounds and measuring nearly 16 inches long. She'll keep gaining weight, at a rate of half a pound a week for the next 7 weeks. What's my baby doing at 30 weeks? By now your baby's body parts will start to look more proportional. The only exception is her head, which will still be quite large compared to the rest of her body. Her fingernails will be fully developed and will continue to grow in the womb, meaning that when she's born, they could be quite long and need cutting to prevent her scratching herself. Your baby is currently surrounded by 1.5 pounds of amniotic fluid, but as she gets bigger and takes up more room in your uterus, that volume will shrink. As she grows, the space in your womb gets more cramped, so you may feel fewer hard kicks than you used to a few weeks ago. Her brain is changing too, not just growing, but changing in appearance, too. Once smooth, the vital organ is now maturing and developing those grooves and indentations you'd normally recognize in a brain. These changes will allow more brain tissue to develop. Thanks to your baby's developing brain and new fat cells regulating her body temperature, your baby's lanigo will start to disappear, too. There's another change, too. Your baby's bone marrow has taken over from the tissue groups and spleen in producing red blood cells, another important step towards independence once she's born. What is my body doing at 30 weeks pregnant? It's not the kind of thing you want to be overheard talking about on the bus to work, but during pregnancy the amount of discharge produced can increase. It should still look and smell the same as before. If it changes and becomes thick, smelly, profuse, or changes color, see your doctor to check if you have thrush or an infection. It's important you get this checked out, as some infections can increase the risk of premature labor. You may feel itchy down there too. Luckily, thrush can be treated with over-the-counter medicines, usually a cream or pessary. However, it's important that you tell your pharmacist that you're pregnant before asking for it. Prevention methods: wear breathable cotton underwear and avoid strong soaps or feminine washes, as they disrupt the natural pH and growth of health bacteria. There might be some more unpleasant pregnancy symptoms, too, especially the ones you thought you left behind in early pregnancy, such as needing to pee constantly, tender breasts, and heartburn. 30 weeks pregnant symptoms. Heartburn. You need your pelvic muscles to relax so that you can give birth to your beautiful baby, but unfortunately, the same hormones that relax those muscles also relax the muscles that separate your stomach and esophagus. This is why you experience heartburn, as the food and digestive juices from your tummy head upwards into your cheek and throat. Avoid agitating foods like spicy, fried, or fatty dishes. Try to eat smaller meals, and don't eat while lying down. This won't last forever. There are only about 10 weeks to go until you pop, and the symptoms will disappear once you give birth. Feeling clumsy. We hope you've put away the high heels and invested in a pair of sensible flats, as you may be feeling a little clumsy these days. Not only are you heavier, but your center of gravity will also shift thanks to the concentration of weight in your belly. And if that wasn't enough to throw you off balance, your ligaments are also more relaxed thanks to pregnancy hormones, meaning your joints are looser, and you might lose balance more than usual. Feeling blue. 1/10 of pregnant women battle depression in pregnancy, and while it's normal to worry about labor or becoming a parent, if you feel down a lot of the time, or feel agitated, anxious, nervous, or irritable, talk to your doctor before those blue feelings become all-consuming. Tiredness. That energy you may have enjoyed during your second trimester has sadly departed by now, and your growing baby and changing body may be leaving you exhausted. Rope in friends, family and your partner for assistance with chores that leave you fatigued, it's good to start practicing asking for help now, as you'll need plenty more when the baby arrives.